Hey guys, so I know today's been a rough day, especially with the Binance FUD still swirling around, and then also the FOMC meeting aftermath about raising rates for 2023. But today I'm going to go over some technical analysis for Bitcoin and Ethereum and show you where I think they're going from here and what levels to watch. So first of all, going over Bitcoin. Now, I'm going to maximize this chart for a sec. So we've been in this upward channel for the past 3 weeks, right? We started this upward channel on the 4-hour chart here, and this pink line is the 200 EMA. Now, you can see the 200 EMA acted as resistance for Bitcoin for the past couple of weeks, and then when it finally broke over it, that's when we went from 17.3 all the way to 18.3K. Now, we could not close above that, stayed in this channel, and then rejected down. Now, it was actually pretty cool. Wave Fusion indicator here actually rejected downward and called this, so if you're not following me on TradingView, quick plug, Crypto Scripts is the name, and I make a lot of different indicators and ideas as well. But basically it broke down, and from there, I was expecting the 200 EMA to hold. Since then, it bounced and actually broke convincingly through the 200 EMA. And then from there, it actually broke through our next major resistance of 16.7K and now, or support, I should say, and now that's acting as resistance. So what levels are we looking for right now for the short term? Well, I'm expecting this 16.7K to act as resistance maybe for another day or two before we break above it. But the next support I'm looking at is 16.3K. Now you can see it's bounced a couple times. 1, 2, 3 times in November, resistance on the 28th, and then bounced over it and on the 29th and continued higher. So this is a good support level here. Then afterwards, 16.1K. That bounced there on the 28th of November and 22nd. Now, let's go and look at our indicators here and check out, see what we're looking at. So the RSI right now on the 4-hour is actually below the 30 line, so it is oversold. Now, if you look at the last time it was at this level, was actually when we started this uptrend. So you can see here, Wave Fusion indicator called a buy, and then also our RSI was down below its 30 level November 21st. And since then, we continued climbing. Now, I know it's a little bit different now at the FOMC meeting, and again, the Binance FUD, all the FUD swirling around, but, you know, needless to say, the RSI is oversold, so we could have some short-term relief. Now, again, the MACD is still declining to the downside, no curvature yet, so this I'm watching as well, even though it is a lagging indicator, but the fact that RSI is oversold, you know, maybe it'll start to curve over, but again, I really, if you're thinking of longing, I would definitely wait. I would wait until at least we get to the 16.3 or 16.1K, maybe start DCAing. But again, or we can break over this 16.7K level, and then if it acts as support, then you buy right there. Okay, this is when you would buy, when it acts support and then continues upward from there. So that's what I'd be looking at right now for Bitcoin. So we'll have to see what happens and keep an eye on that. Now, for Ethereum, so Ethereum, this is the 1-hour chart, and I chose the 1-hour chart because you can see the 200 EMA, the pink line here, is actually pretty good. You can see here, it acted as support on December 9th, and then it was support again, broke it, and then actually broke above it, acted as support again, and then continued higher. And once it finally broke below it, it acted as resistance and rejected downward. Now, the next support level I'm looking at for Ethereum is still 1150, right? This is the level I've been watching. We almost got to it. This candle here went to a low of 1155, so within $5 of this support. Now, if I actually go over to the 4-hour, you can see more so where my support resistance levels are. So the reason why I have this support at 1150, you can see here it bounced November 28th, and then it also bounced November 23rd, okay? So this is good support here. And then this red line now is acting as resistance because it was support on November 29th, the 26th, as well as the 23rd, and then support on the 18th. So again, these two levels are very important right now, and ones I'm expecting to, one, act as resistance or act as support. So if you are thinking of getting into Ethereum, you know, possibly wait until we retest this 1150 level, or if you're thinking of shorting it, I would wait until we get to this 1200 level, kind of where no man's land right now with that. But again, looking at the indicators here, so let's actually go to the hourly. And the hourly right now, you can see the MACD is starting to curve to the upside. It's almost going to cross over. The RSI was oversold, and now it's starting to curve to the upside. Now, if we look at the 4-hour, the RSI you can see is that low level again, below 30, right? So let's zoom out. When Ethereum was there, it was, again, November 21st when it was this low before it rallied from 1100 all the way up to 1300. So again, is the same thing going to happen? We're going to have to see. But just like with Bitcoin, the MACD is still curving down in the 4-hour. So going to take some time to curve up, just like on the hourly. So again, real quick, what I'm looking for is either a retest of 1150 where I'll start DCAing, or a retest of this 1200 level where I can put my shorts, right? So you don't want to be trading in the middle of no man's land. If it breaks 1150, next thing we're looking at is 1100. You can see this was major support here on November 9th, and then also around this November 21st, it did wick down below that. But around this 1100, 1070 level would be a good place to buy. And then again, 1150 if it does do that. If it breaks above 1200, looking at this 1230 level, which did act as a resistance for a while the past couple of weeks, and then support on December 7th. So again, another big level. So hopefully this helped y'all out. Again, just trying to show you where we're at right now. A lot of indicators are oversold, a lot of FUDs going on, a lot of people are panicking. So again, just stay calm, guys. I would still be probably risk off with altcoins. If you're trading Bitcoin or Ethereum, those are a little bit safer plays, but altcoins have been going down 20, 30, 40%. So please be careful out there. Never invest what you can afford to lose. So again, play with money that you can afford to lose so that you're not stressed out if you do end up losing it all, because we know how volatile crypto is. So with that, if y'all enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a like. Please comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe if you haven't. I really appreciate all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.